Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna do another art journal page as always, but it's gonna be something like quick and easy to make. And I was inspired by my previous art journal page that I did a few times ago. So I saw this picture on this magazine. This is Bella Gray's workbook, kind of workbook for meditation, etc. And I think there are a lot of nice pictures. There is also a magazine, to be honest, of that one, but I took this one that is a bit more, the picture are a bit bigger. But I thought this one, this picture was something nice to use, so we are gonna build, let's say, a page based on that picture. And I thought that picture was really similar to what I already created in the past, so that's why it's kind of inspired page of my previous work. So first things first, let's start with the background. I saw in the picture, so there is like we have a sky in the top and then some flower in the bottom. So I'm just using basically the sky blue acrylic paint with with a little bit of water, so it's still diluted, and it's nice that I can see a little bit of the page, white page under, and doing the same on the other page. This is gonna be our background, and then just to add a little bit more interest, let's say, on the sky, I was adding also some white with the brush just to create the clouds. Easy peasy, just some lines here and there with the brush, nothing crazy. Then I needed to use to do the field, the flower field in purple. So I was starting having the background with this grape taffy from acrylic paint from Craft Smart, and as you can see, I'm using a medium small brush and just doing some dots. In this way you can recreate, let's say, the illusion that there is a flower over there. But I'm gonna mix a lot of purple and just to kind of get to a similar color, not precise, but to a similar color that I have in the picture. So then it's gonna be a bit more blended. So I'm gonna do these dots on one side, then I speed it up, and I already did on the other side. And before, let's say, create the illusion that this is a real flower field, we are gonna glue the page, the magazine, the cutout into the page. And I'm using Liquitex matte medium. I'm putting a lot on the bottom, a lot on top, because this one is not really a thin magazine page like the one that I'm used to. So to keep it really stable on the page, I really add a lot really of Liquitex. And no worry, it's white in the beginning, but it's gonna be transparent and it's gonna be perfect for this page. So when everything is glued, and you see that the field is not really all purple, but it's a little bit of green and different kind of purple. So basically what I'm doing, again, with the same technique, with a little dots and a little brush, I'm just recreating a little bit the illusion of this field and adding different kind of purple color and mixing together. I'm using brilliant purple and then light purple, and I'm mixing also in the palette with a little bit of olive green, and that's basically the color that you can see here. So it's kind of purple but mixed with a little bit of green. It's gonna be a kind of muddy look, and I think the illusion of the flower is kind of there. Anyway, it doesn't have to be precise. I mean, it's just to give an idea that this is gonna be a field of flower. Then I thought I want there to kind of enter in a different world, like I was doing on my previous art journal page, and so I decided to create this illusion of a kind of the page strap or opening, and after that strap is gonna be something else. I was not sure to do really a cutout on the page, but in the end I said no, it's fine, I will just paint. So the idea is that I want to have some flat color on this new world, because it's gonna be a kind of cartoony Disney princess world. At least that's what I was thinking. So again, I'm just using the same sky blue, but this time without any water, and just flat the color of the sky over there. You see already I was drawing a castle, because we are gonna have a castle on the other side of the page, and that's where I was a bit not. I mean, I'm happy with the page, but there are some things that I would have changed. maybe next time, or maybe one day I will adjust a little bit. Like, for example, I like this light, this sky blue color, but it's a bit light and you cannot see a lot the contrast that I was having in mind, because I really wanted to have some kind of cloudy, more, a little bit more realistic on one side, and then the inside really flat color, like you are entering in a bidimensional place. But okay, it's still fine, it's not the end of the world. And I was having a challenge, I was putting a challenge on myself. I didn't want to use any black, and that was the challenge that I didn't know how to solve, but in the end, okay, I did something. Anyway, for the castle, I'm just gonna cover everything with a lot of white acrylic paint, and then all the detail I will just place with a pen marker. And the one that I'm gonna use is the small brush from Kelly Creates in purple, after everything is gonna dry. And I was saying in purple because I don't want really to use any black. I didn't want to use any black. That was my challenge. And maybe it would have been better with the black. I don't know. I think it's strange with the purple. In the end, I just decided to use just few colors. So I have purple, I have blue, I have some yellow later on, and then some blue. That's it. That's the color that I'm using. And here you can see me doing the straight line with just a piece of paper, a cardboard, because I don't know where is my ruler. It's somewhere on my son's room, but sometimes I will just find it and take it with me, because every time that I need to do a straight line, I'm just basically using a piece of paper. But okay, it's fine for the purpose that I need to. So now, instead of having a strap, let's say, to this girl going into the other world, I decided to have a zip. I think it was a funny addition. What do you think? I mean, it was kind of funny idea instead of being too serious on this page. And so I'm using this blue Posca marker and just adding the zip and all the line to kind of have the idea that the zip is about to open, and I'm gonna do on one side and on the other side. And this is gonna be basically the concept of this page. And I'm using I'm really following more or less the same idea that I had few years ago. I think I did 2 years ago, the page that helped me, inspired me for this project. And I will use exactly also the same quote, because I really wanted to have this kind of link between the new page and the old page. I don't know. I may have kind of do another series, maybe after the planets. Maybe we can do kind of a series of pages inspired by my previous art journal page. I think it would be nice. Let me know in the comment below if you may like those kind of other series, or we can do in between the planet series, or even directly after the planet series is end. And by the way, if you like so far, just give me a thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Anyway, this is the quote. I'm using again the same purple marker, and it's exactly the same that I had on the other page. And it's saying, "Follow me where dreams are born and time doesn't exist." I like in the end the look. I mean, it's completely different on what I had before. Imagined before on the first art journal page, doing the same style. And I have to say that I like more the previous one, but it was a fun things to do, a fun page to make. And I decided to add this little butterfly, so like she's following the butterfly into the new world. Again, my idea. And I have the stamp for that one. I'm using Archival ink, black, but I kind of stamped 3 times on a piece of paper and then stamped on this art journal page. So in this way it's really faded. And by the way, I didn't want to have too much black, as I was saying, because I don't want black on this page. So then I went just over with the yellow Posca pen, and then I highlight the lines with the same purple marker. And those basically are the color of this page. I will not add anything else. I decided that since I had this butterfly in yellow, I needed a little bit of yellow somewhere else as well. So I decided to add the 2 words that are, the most important, so dreams and times, in adding this yellow on top. And it's nice to have the yellow, and on the back we have the purple. I think it's a nice addition. Anyway, I thought that the flowers field was a bit too dark because I had the white of the castle, and also the sky is not so dark, so I decided to add again light purple with a little bit of white to kind of highlight some of the flowers that are there at the field. And I was also adding a kind of path from the girl to the castle. And that's basically is the page. And by the way, I will put some close-up picture in the end of the project so you can see in detail how it turned out, and you can also compare with the previous one. So I will put a picture also of the previous project, and I will also link the video, the previous video, so if you want to see and tell me please which one do you like the best. Again, thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon for next video. Next video we will have Mercury. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.